The Year 9 RE Instrument 3 is an analysis of a parable using three worlds of the text, and you will produce that as a written essay. Your assignment needs to focus on why parables still have relevance in today's society. So through your research, you will work towards answering that question. For the task, it needs to come from the three worlds of the text. And when you look in your task booklet, you'll see that each of the body paragraphs relates to a specific world. You need to formulate your own hypothesis. This is a new skill that we're bringing in. So from your research you're doing in history and what you've done in previous years, you're now moving towards the creation of a hypothesis. So you'll need to adapt that as your research comes together. You're focusing on one chosen parable from the list that's provided, and you need to write this as a structured essay. So we are looking for write that essay paragraph structures, in-text citations, and concise and selective use of evidence and language to convey your ideas. Your learning goals, at least this links to, is to show us how the meaning of the text, so parables, can be found when we analyse using the word behind, of, and in front. And also looking that the time and the context of Jesus is critical if we need to understand the purpose of the text and also his message for us today. Outside of those, you need to apply your knowledge and understanding using the three worlds of the text approach, which is a completely different method than you have used to unpack text in the past, and also use your ability to write accurately. So these are the 5 key things that you'll demonstrate. World of, you need to investigate what life was like at the time of Jesus, when the Gospels. What were the societal laws, rules, conventions, and how is that shown in the text? Because we do live in 2 different worlds. You need to look at the language. So this links in with what you've done in English, where you're looking at their use of simile or the metaphor and the symbolism that is in the language being used, and apply that to a modern context. So how can the message of that parable come forward into today? Where do we see these same issues? You need to write that essay structure. You need to use in-text citations. You've been taught this from Year 8 history, Year 8 RE, and also through your Year 9 history. And again, your thorough research. That booklet pertains to quite a number of parts. If you want to be able to write the body paragraphs well, you need to research and conduct some thorough investigation. So the criteria. You'll see that it tells you exactly where these criteria are looking. So when we're looking in the world of, you need to comprehensively unpack, which means you're looking for evidence. You're not just telling us the general observations. You're looking at how each of the language features work together to convey meaning and to bring out the context. You need to look at the role of people. So when we say investigate the societal rules, social levels, back that up with your evidence. But that is for the world when it was written and the world we live in today. You can communicate the message. So this is where we look at the symbolism and then that relevance. So how do we bring the message forward into today? And again, you're using a range of evidence. To use a range, it means you're going to websites, books, videos, audio, all different types. If you've just used websites, that is not a range. That is one type of evidence. The skills we're looking for, I can analyse a parable. This is where your research booklet comes in. So just by providing thorough and comprehensive analysis, filling in and doing clear research, you can get an A. Conducting it, looking at the different and diverse range of sources, having them in a bibliography and having in-text citations, something as simple as that gets you the A. And then adhering to structure, using the write that essay structure that's given and provided to you, using your language, proofreading, gets you the A. So if you look at all of your skills, each of those just requires you to take care, take time, and complete the work that's there, which means everyone is easily able to be in that bracket. So just in summary, you need to conduct some thorough research, you need to use the provided templates in the booklet and show us your understanding of the 3 worlds of the text approach and your ability to write. All the best.